doing?
Filming.
The valleys for the garage going into the breezeway. So what I have underneath is blocking to be able to screw this into. This is to create the air gap for the radiant barrier. So because I'm putting screws in the wood, first I put down a flashing tape. You can see I have the tin valley flashing underneath, and then I have flashing tape on top of that. So hopefully that bonds really well rather than putting that to the underlayment and then putting on the 10-inch wide pieces of plywood. So while I wish my valley was perfect, it's not perfect. So the way I'm making sure I get my angles right is I have a point back there where that panel is. So I'll basically measure down from the top of the panel down to that point, kind of like if you were doing an angle with a piece of drywall or something. So you make that mark, and then I take a panel and I lay it on the last panel with the rib, and then I bring it over and then I mark it down on the valley. So find that. There's the mark, and so I'll basically mark that. So I know that's where it's going to intersect 4 inches up from the W. So it'll intersect right there, and so I actually go back and I just mark it on the panel back there because it's easier to measure it down, and then I'll pull a tape from the top of the panel there, pull it down, and I'll measure that line. So on the outside of the panel where it intersects this line, that'll be my measurement, and then back here where it intersects that line at the edge of the panel is where I'll put my mark. Then I just take the T-square and draw the line across and cut it. And that way the valley angle, I realized the valley angle is not exactly perfect, so this allows the panel to be cut to the actual angle itself, what it is. So that's how I do that. say recording? Yep. If you see it counting up and recording, that means it's working.
Yeah, I know. That's what I saw.
Well, I don't know about filming me. I want to film you. What are we working on? What have we been working on lately?
We're working on the roof, and I want to show you it.